Come on up. I'd like to have Vaughan right there. And Sarah Welch.
That's me.
Okay, can you get up here?
No.
Well, I can't see you, ma'am. You're in the way. I can't see you, but are you in a wheelchair?
No. No. I won't. Hi. I'm over here. Feel uncomfortable?
No.
I will.
This is as well.
No. No, I'm afraid for my life right now.
Is it Miss Vaughan?
Mm-hmm.
Your Honor, could we ask Miss Vaughan to step over to this side, and I'll have to get the book.
This is what we're going to do on this case is that I'm going to refer this to the mediator in this that I have here in this matter. Would you give us your name, ma'am? Leonard?
Yes.
Ms. Leonard, I want you to go out with Ms. Welch and her representative as well as Ms. Vaughan. This is an event that stems from their cohabitating in a residential care facility here in Santa Rosa. They're both, as I understand, developmentally disabled from the paperwork I've read. So would you please take all of them out for me and see whether or not you can sort through this and come back and tell me what's up. I'm going to give you approximately 30 minutes to try to figure this out if you would.
Your Honor, I have...
There's nothing I need to hear from either one of you. I want you to talk to the mediator and see whether or not some resolution of this can be worked out. This is a complicated matter having to do with potential housing issues, and I want to see if the mediator can get to those housing issues if I had these two stay away from each other. So would you work on that, please, for me?
Sure.
Thank you, Ms. Leonard. I want you to go outside.
There's no visitor center, not a group home. They're just sharing an apartment. They're not in any kind of licensed care.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And I've been victimized before with Ryan Miller.
You're going to talk with the mediator about all of them.
I'm supposed to be with people like there are an awful lot of
So what's going to happen? Am I going to jail? Okay. Yeah, so Tara's nervous because she's being traumatized by those companies. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to go in there again. Okay. Julie Ridich? The district attorney, is that Julie Ridich? Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay. I've been dealing with psychological abuse.
So we have an issue with two people who are having separate partners.
Yes, and we don't need a restraining order.
You guys have
Yeah, and I won't have contact with her.
Okay.
I don't need a restraining order. I will stay away from her.
Okay, well, so the point is like, you know, she'll be there now,
it's got to be able to
okay, so because that's all.
Can I have a restraining order against her?
that you have to apply for separately.
Okay, we'll talk about that separately. So there needs to be a plan though, for her staff call ahead and say, we're planning to come over, get some stuff and whatever.
So I'm gonna listen to her and then confidential, talk to you guys.
So we have a video on her phone.
Okay, we're not worried about proving anything right now, we're trying to work things out.
Can we have a restraining order sent
No,
out?
don't bring that up, don't bring that up.
Very short period of time. Okay.
There is one, there is a temporary order.
Not what I've gotten from what the judge is saying. Okay, I'll listen to you guys, I'm gonna get done and then come back, and that is pretty fast.
Okay.
So,
we've been together, it wasn't her attorney.
yeah, so,
The attorney would be helping us
yeah. Can you hang on to that for, I'll go through all the details, but I don't know what's going on right now.
We've got them temporarily separated.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think it's worth your energy to file a restraining order and have to go through all that. I'm not sure. So I don't think it's going to be necessary. They probably just want to talk.
We're not going into the judge's room again. Because he thinks it's bullshit.
No, hold on. Nothing has been decided, and the judge hasn't made any decision on it. He just wants her to work out the details. No way.
Okay.
I will ask her maybe when she comes back, and she'll have the right to hold it. At some point, you can ask that. If you have the right to hold it. But it's just kind of switched around kind of quickly. Sometimes we go into chambers to work things out.
Maybe you can ask them, because I'm afraid to talk to the judge now. He'll tell me to shut my effing mouth.
You just respond to questions.
I know. I know.
Yeah. Yeah. She will. Did you say? She's definitely out of control.
And I have evidence to prove that she's out of control, and her staff lied. Jaya said that I hit her, and I never did. It's on the recording.
Oh, I didn't hear the word. I just said I'm over here.
I'm competent. I've done a documentary on the jail. I know how to act in court. Thank you.
The step here. He's trying to get it. I don't understand where the. Yeah.
I'm not even sure if this case is going to be dropped. There's no district attorney.
I think he just didn't want a court scene. He could tell that he was losing control. He doesn't want a situation.
She's just acting like she's scared of me. I'm scared of her. This is the truth.
Yeah. He's going to say, like when we had the issue with Shelley before, they called him to the all sure, no. Because you know, all kinds of in there. Yeah, should be, depending on what it is. On what the person was there.
I'm going
In a rural area. Yeah.
I can't drink alcohol. I don't do drugs. I don't. But I want to be able to have my freedom and drink a little bit. And,
Yeah, well, at some point, I don't know whether she has the right to contest the issue. That doesn't come up here.
They're saying I have a severe mental illness, and they mean schizophrenia. She has schizophrenia.
Disability. He just said disability. He said developmental. Yeah, I'm not sure where this is going, but.
Well, you know, Lynn, I had to fire Lynn Adaro for psychological abuse. I'm not going to go in detail, but in January 2007, I drank Coca-Cola. They said I bit the bottom of a Pepsi can, taking eggs out of the alphabet soup, putting words in my mouth claiming that my food was being poisoned, standing in the creek without shoes, running in traffic, trying to commit suicide. And that never was on my record. That never was.
You were picked up in January, not this January, the January before.
I know.
When you went on your meds, you were found in the creek.
No, I did not.
You don't remember it.
No, I do remember. That's a part of the grooming of psychological abuse, to get people to believe what they want to
There's
believe.
a police report from when you found you there. You went to the memorial, you went to the psych hospital. You remember going to the psych hospital because you had complaints about it. Remember that? You had complaints that they maybe did something when you were there.
No, but what? My complaints about the hospital was that something happened that I didn't like. They put me on medication that made me incoherent. and I can't take those medications. They know it makes me incoherent. So they gave it to me, and I took it.
What happened that you didn't like?
What?
What happened that you didn't like?
They gave me a medication, and I started to become psychotic. And once that wore off, I realized that I can't act like that anymore. Some medications are not right for some people.
It was a crazy time.
A year ago?
I don't like
Yeah.
Len and Darla. Those people scare me.
All right, don't focus on that. They're not your life.
Excited to move into your new place, though?
Yes, as soon as this issue gets resolved.
Good.
You can't have Andres stay with you.
Okay.
That's against the lease agreement. He doesn't have any money to pay, so you can't
Okay.
do that. You have to be very careful about
I know.
You were there last night,
Yeah, because he wanted to make sure nothing happened in the morning, which something did happen in the morning. That lady that's standing up with the black skirt, she came in my house, and I was asking her about court, and she said I pounded and pounded on Tara, and I never did that.
Well, it's not what you said earlier. You said hit.
Pounding and hit.
You didn't bring the. Did you bring the restraining order with you?
Yes. Andre told me to bring everything. This one.
I think it just says hit.
It would be in the back, way in the back.
You mean it's like the narrative of what happened?
It would be in the back where the report is of Len and Darla. They didn't explain what mental illness. They didn't give me a diagnosis. They just said I had a serious mental illness. And that's false on my behalf. My psychiatrist says I have anxiety right now. And that's why he gave me the lorazepam, and I took it this morning. And that's why I'm calm.
Okay.
I took it after I called you when I was upset that morning. This morning. So I took it, and now I'm leveled out.
She said pushed, hit, and punched. Pulled hair. She called Jaya when you tried to get me home. I'm not sure when it says she, me. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be Tara talking. Okay, so Jai is not necessarily saying that
I don't want there to be another court date. I'm done.
Well, even if there is, shall be restraining that. It's going to just get wrong. I really worry too much.
This is bull crap. And I bet the judge thought it was bull crap when that happened in the courtroom. All that drama. It would be all the way in the back, the report, starting right there.
they often have said, Linda has often said that she has autism, which is not in her North Bay file. It is in her.
Wow.
When does she get an opportunity for a public defender?
Well, this is not a criminal case. This is
There's a right
civil
to
harassment.
Well, I have civil harassment that I need to show you against Len and Donna and her.
Okay, so we're trying to work with. We're trying to work with what is the case in front of us. And people often have other cases, but unless they've both been filed at the same time, I can't work with them as far as getting order for it, because it doesn't exist as far as the court's concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, can we just drop the case and I get to move in my
I don't
apartment?
think she said. Yeah.
So I just want to kind of let you know what the options are. And so you're, with any restraining order, this is just generally what happens. The options, you go in and you either win or you lose. And I can't predict at all what he's going to do. It's not really a good solution for a situation like this because then you just get whatever the judge decides to be the terms of the restraining order. What we do as mediators often is negotiate a no contact agreement. So we make the arrangements for how people are not going to be, how people are going to stay away from each other.
What happens if she calls the cops like she did before with without?
Let her just finish. Just go once to present an idea.
So, what the thing about doing a no contact agreement is that it's not as punitive as a restraining order. It doesn't go into the law enforcement databases. If you ever have an employer or somebody that's wanting to rent your apartment and they ever say, you have a restraining order going against you, you can say no with a no contact.
Okay.
Now, if the person, and the no contact would be two ways. So, if there's a no contact and either party breaks it, then the other person can come back to court and say, hey, we had this agreement and it's been broken.
Okay.
And then they know that they've changed.
So if we switch to a no contact agreement, that means both of you agree not to contact each other.
Yes.
So that would be a new kind of agreement. It's different from
Yeah,
the
but however, I'm living above Lynn and Darla supported living.
Okay, the nothing to do with Lynn and Darla only has to do with Tara. Nothing has to do with Lynn and Darla in this restraining order or this process. Just has to do
Can
with
I
Tara.
call the cops if she's break that?
If she
You
breaks
don't
it
call the
open,
cops, you come back to court. I mean, obviously, if you were a fear of your life, then you could call the police if the person comes close to you, then what you do is you call the court, and they come right in that same day. Or try to.
how would you prove it though?
How to prove any of this.
Okay.
There's a certain amount of trust required for this whole process, and if there's no trust, then you go to evidence and you go to somebody else to fight.
Well, I have evidence to prove my innocence that this case could be dropped.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I talked to them, and they're willing if you actually have caseworkers, we sit together and try to work something out. Are you guys up for that? One of you?
Okay. Particular, I'm a legal center caseworker. Her legal center caseworker isn't here. So the agency people are. So.
But, I mean, they're, work.
Okay.
Are you guys, it seems to me that's the most efficient.
Okay.
It's going to be to get you guys talking to each other about what you think is going to work for
Okay.
the
Do you have a general idea of the format?
well, I think I can mediate it.
Okay.
I can get through. I don't know how much time you have.
And then, yeah, they don't give time.
Give me half an hour, so we'll probably at least 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if I can go in and report that we're working on a mediation, that would be great. If it looks like it's going to die, then we would have to go in.
Okay.
I know contact is going to be a lot better for you.
Yeah,
okay.
their staff had lied and her staff lies and say that I would violate, and that's why I'm scared of her.
No, let's prove it.
Prove it? I can prove it.
There's a temporary. Right, it's just a temporary. So, and it has to do with Tara, not her staff. So, if we can work it out that if they need to come in and get something of Tara's, that either they call and Shelby can have the time to leave the apartment and things like that.
Can Shelby relocate to the hotel?
We could switch.
But Tara's really the need to go home, and if you switch to the hotel where she is, then that lets you out of the way until the move.
Well, that might be fair. We could switch you to the
Okay. Well, I just really want the case dropped. I don't think that's an idea, but I want to get along with her.
Well, then no contact is going to be better for that than a restraining order.
Okay. So,
But
I don't know the time frame, because when she moves, she's going to be in the same apartment complex, there's like the same laundry room.
Right, so what we usually do in the restraining order, there'll be a set distance of how far away we'll have to stay from each other.
So they're both walking to the laundry room.
Then you have to politely ignore each other, or one person steps out and waits, which, no, this is Karen got people with her.
Okay.
That was helpful. I brought that up with them. We talked about what that could be helpful with managing.
Okay.
But if you're okay, I'd like to get more people in to talk with you and see what we can do.
Okay.
I just want the case
Yeah,
straight.
I can do it. See, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like, can you look at my videos and maybe you can
She
make
just
it.
wants you to know that she does have a video of the police restraining her with a lot of threatening gestures.
And I haven't done anything wrong. I would like a restraining order against her.
That's not the person who does that.
Yes,
So
that's
let's
something
get back
that
to
the
that
judge
after
did
this is
decide,
over.
so I'm going to get a solution, not trying to judge. Okay?
Okay.
So, we'll just ask her to not, you'll get Karen in there, because she's still on.
Okay.
Okay.
So shall we? And how we're we'll go back to the present.
Sometimes switch around.
For how long?
Till the 16th. Just 2 weeks.
And then when you're ready to move in, come the week of the day, and then you're still not.
I would like to work things out. I don't want you guys to be against me.
Okay. Okay. Let it just finish.
Say what I've heard from everybody is, everybody is really concerned about the other party. Okay? And I think there's a real level of good.
I think they should be dropped.
I'm talking about sort of dropping the restraining order, moving to a no contact agreement, and drafting that agreement. That's what we're trying to kind of work on.
Right.
And what if the staff lies?
Yeah, I don't think it's all that problem. You're living in a hotel indefinitely.
Well, I think if Tara would move to Napa,
No, you're not moving to Napa. Okay. So, we could work soon. I have to get the purchase and figure all that out, and everything like that, and figure out how that would work. And then,
well, I need the staff with me in the hotel because I don't know anything about hotels.
it's just a hotel. I think you can work it out. It's not a big deal. We'll talk to you about how to live in the hotel, if you can figure it out.
I really don't want to go through this.
I know you don't, but Tara's had to go out to the hotel for several weeks now, so we're thinking of sharing that burden.
Keep it there.
Okay.
Stay there for a while, now it's your turn.
Okay.
Can I just make sure my door is locked and my window is covered?
It's gonna take Holly a few days to get this in place.
And I don't have a serious mental illness.
Okay.
Listen, it's gonna take Holly a few days to get this in place.
Focus on what we need to put into your no contact.
What we can do is we can put you in our house, and then when you're ready to move into your place, then we'll give them a heads up.
And I can take my stuff. Nobody's touching my stuff but me.
We'll get your phone down to 15.
Because I'm not having anything missing.
So she's saying to make sure that you can give us the heads up so we can take care of all of the apartment.
Right.
So you can get all of your things.
So how long is this going to stay? Till the 16th and it's going to be dropped?
Well, looking at a long term, we usually do it for 3 years. Right, that's not bad.
Oh, God.
Well, the restraining orders usually granted for
Can I go to Oregon? Can I move to Oregon?
Calm down. You don't want her to contact you, so what's wrong with that? You don't want her.
Can I have it against her instead of against...
That's a different subject. We'll handle that after we talk about this, but just focus on the no contact. Okay, it's mutual, so same for 50-50. Yeah.
The agreement is, I'm just going to read what it says.
Hold on.
I'm going to read what our language is here now, just so you know what our baseline is. Neither party will harass, attack, strike, threaten, assault, hit, follow, lock, destroy personal property, keep under surveillance, block movement with one another, contact directly or indirectly, telephone, send messages, mail, text, or email.
That would be against her with a legal.
Both of you. If the parties see each other in public, both will make best efforts to treat each other with respect. Neither party is admitting any wrongdoing by signing this agreement.
What if I refuse to sign it?
Then you go to the court and the judge decides.
I refuse to sign it.
So
You don't want this?
then you're going to have the judge.
Better deal.
What we have now.
This is good. This is maintaining each other.
Yeah.
For 3 years?
Yeah.
For how?
So that means I have to be locked up in my house for 3 years.
No.
You live in your own community.
You're going to live in your own apartment and do your own thing. And vice versa.
Can I have it against her, not
It's
against
another
her?
subject.
It's both ways.
Okay.
So she can't, Tara would also be agreeing not to threaten or follow over.
And what if she does it to me? What do I
Come
have?
back to court.
Same day.
There's recourse for this sort of thing. I was just about to read the next part, which is that proof of violation can be used as evidence in any future civil
Can I
proceeding.
drink? Can I drink? But I don't do drugs, I just...
That's not
Part of the no fun. All he has no fun, but that's why this is better.
It's only about your relationship with her, it's not about your conduct in any other part of your life.
Okay.
And then the other thing that we do is we then have a picture we can do post return, and then we have kind of the standard no contact, which repeats the same stuff about not contacting you physically, verbally, not by postal, telephone, electronic media.
It's good because you don't want this. You don't
Both
want her to
parties
contact
meet
you, right?
unintentionally in public. Both parties agree not to make any threatening or harassing gestures to the other party. Third parties may not be used to contact the other party. And then a mutual stay away. So there's no contact and there's stay away.
For how many distance?
Let's say right now we have 100 yards, which is pretty long. It's like from here to there.
Well, I think that's impossible.
Well, I'm not sure exactly how far.
That's impossible.
Like I say,
I'm giving you guys some work with. So stay, agree not to move much distance is decided of the other parties. Residence, workplace, place of worship, school, or personal automobile. There's no surveillance, stalking.
Well, Tara's known to stalk.
And there's an agreement that both parties meet unintentionally, they will be withdrawn, stay as far as possible from each other.
Shelby, this is a good deal. I think you can do this.
For 3 years.
Well, you don't want it to stop ever.
Ever?
Because you don't want Tara in your life. Especially when you're not Tara.
But what happens if she calls the cops on me and the cops arrest me for no reason like I did?
Then protest that in court. But that's what
I don't want to go through court.
That's something you're thinking about in the future. It's nothing to do with
I
right now.
refuse to sign it.
Okay, well then you could be in trouble.
We have to grant a restraining order.
What does that mean, grant?
So how did you have to leave the
Restraining
apartment?
order would mean you can't do any of the things that you guys do.
Fine, I'll sign it.
At least she can't be in the apartment. And she'd have to go to the hotel anyway because it's 10 foot there.
You guys want to look at it, try to, are we getting around, should I go and tell them we're going to get something to agree?
This is an agency that had psychologically abused me.
You don't have any proof of that.
I do.
You don't.
I have proof on my phone.
Well, you have proof of Tara coming at you with the
I think
police.
so, the judge knows what's going on, so.
Shelby, I'm advising you to take this deal.
Fine. Well, that's injustice. That's injustice. That's injustice.
If you want to pursue a restraining order after this, you can. You can look into that and you can decide. But this is right now. If you want to go with this right now, you might go with the restraining order.
Yes, yes. And the judge will agree with it?
Yes. The no contact agreement, this is going to stop and be dismantled and over with. And this is going to be a new, no contact agreement.
But when's another court date? When is it?
It's all right now.
Right, and especially in this situation. We make it for 3 years, will be the standard, and the 100 yards, and one of them will tell all that, so we actually take a look at it.
Is there any way to tell them we can have 24 hours to look at it, because we have no way to do it?
Okay, well, Andre's gonna have to live with me.
Continue this for a week, looking back in 24 hours to work things out.
And then so can you tell me what's going on? So after on the 16th?
I'm going to talk to the judge, let him know that I think we're getting towards an agreement. We'll see if that's what he wants to do.
This is a 50-50 agreement, meaning the rules are the same for her as they are for you. Neither one is supposed to contact the other. It's going to stay away. So if you approach the laundry room and she's walking through the laundry room, or if she's already in there, you wait an hour and you wait till she's done and you come back. And she's supposed to do the same thing. If you're already in the laundry room, she shouldn't walk in. So, I think it's a better deal than that.
Yeah. But I think I'm being psychologically pressured as I was in January 2017.
Because you don't want that they're going to trust you.
Well, why can't I show them all these evidence that?
That would have to do following another restraining order. And we're not at that yet. We're just trying to solve this problem.
Okay.
You really want to file a restraining order afterwards, we can talk about this, but this is resolution of this. This is a no contact order, which is what you want anyway.
Yeah, but I can still call the cops on Tara.
Yeah. You can always call the police if something's going on.
If she's gonna falsely call the cops, then I'm gonna do it too.
One way or the other. You don't want to continue. Okay. So they're going to have another 25 minutes to work stuff out.
Okay. Can I say something?
Yes, I can say, and then you can try to say something, you probably feel like I'm not hearing you.
Okay. So, I move on the 16th. Can we have it till the 16th? And I'll be in my own apartment and I won't bother anybody. I'll do my thing and lock my door, do my thing. I'm far away from her apartment. Can we have a hotel?
She's in the hotel right now, and she is getting stressed out being in the hotel. And we want to do a switcheroo. Move you to the hotel for the approximately a little less than 2 weeks now, just about 2 weeks.
Okay.
I think you can handle it. I even be fun.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll be in the hotel. And then you move straight into your other apartment.
Who's going to be with me in the hotel?
No one's going to be any more different than you. No one's
Okay.
So you might try to get more questions. He can visit you, but he can't stay over.
Okay. The 3 years is too long.
I mean, if you got this situation, 3 years ago, you got this situation where it changed, things changed quickly, or you can negotiate. You can't negotiate a restraining order.
I mean, ultimately, we hope to maybe come here somewhere further away, so not in the same kind of area. So that's what we can do on this.
But how about if I move into this apartment and then go into another apartment? Because,
I mean, the one we got there for the 16th.
yes, and then I can move.
Well, I'm saying if we could find another place, we'll look at that, but we've only got this option coming up on the 16th.
Okay.
The fire makes that.
It's kind of a miracle.
Yes, but is it going to be 3 years or no? Can I just have it till the 16th?
After you move out of the apartment, she feels safe.
And you do too.
This is what makes you feel safe.
Right.
It's safe in your insurance.
Yeah, sounds good.
Is that lifetime or how long is it?
No, it's just 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
If you move to another,
And will it extend after that?
No.
After 3 years, it's it.
And this has no position of blame or criminal action. This could possibly stay on your record as it went through and was granted, so this is a better option.
Okay.
This is a mutual agreement about staying there.
Okay.
It's a good option.
Okay.
It's a status.
And I've been calm. I've been remaining calm. Because I don't have a mental illness, like they're saying.
It doesn't matter if you do or not, we just need to make what's going to work best for everybody.
Okay.
So, and you have been called. And I can hear you, you're worried about how the agreement is going to take away some of your rights. And it really won't. It would take
So I can still drink.
it takes away the right to perhaps that's what it takes away.
Okay. No, but nothing else.
Anything else that
Okay.
and restraining order does take away.
Okay.
So that,
Okay, can I sign it?
we still need to make sure that they're willing to read it. What terms do you want in terms of distance? Are there any?
100 yards.
I didn't even know what to say. It could be appointed to the office, it could be appointed to the laundromat, covered by the,
How about 10 yards?
I don't know, it's a different building. The building is kind of adjacent.
We're doing well.
I mean, like from here to, what is it, 11, the other building might start at 11 and somewhere in the road.
Because your neighbors have to be a lot more relaxed about this. So you just have to be willing to the same place you are.
What happens if I start recording in my audio recording when I pass it?
You're not allowed to do that.
Okay. Sorry.
She can't do that to you.
Okay.
And if you're in a situation where you feel unsafe, you have to call the police.
Is there a cost to file a restraining order?
No, I mean, this is the order after we did the phone call. Okay. The police fees will go to the order. They're $10 per court.
Okay.
So if she said something that you're agreeing to sign it,
Yes.
do you need to talk about it a lot anymore?
Did they sign it?
They don't need it. Like, they don't tell them they'll sign it. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have to make sure.
Description of the hotel.
Right.
It's a
You know, we can write in the agreement, we'll be switched, if we'll write it, and then it'll be switched.
How about on the 12th?
As is practical.
Okay.
How about on the 12th? I move
Do
to.
it before that.
Okay.
I think we just need to do that as a gesture.
Yeah, but can somebody look at my house and figure out if anything's going to be stolen of mine? Yeah.
Granny can take you over there, take you some stuff over there. I know it's not optimal. You'll be out of the contract for a while.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of a
Well, there's some food that was thrown away because the house smelled like mold. So Tara can't complain about her food being taken. Because the eggs went really bad, the milk stunk off the fridge.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
As far as your other stuff that went missing, how do you know somebody else just didn't walk in the house?
It was locked. What did you say? Are they going to sign it? If they're not going to sign it, then I'm not going to sign it.
Will be no point. It has to be one party.
And then the case will be dropped.
We'll have to go back and see what it is.
They just want the worst for me. They want the worst. That's what women do. It's about grooming psychology. Good.
We're getting there, she's still there.
What happens if this court, what happens if the time?
If they don't accept that, then you're going to be able to, we've asked our public defender to help you in regards to the
Oh, God, what's the judge going to do?
I don't know.
Yes. The option, good for now, until when I move in, that's when you can find it. Is that tax still? Are you okay? What happens if the time runs out? The judge will drop everything, right? Yeah, what happens if time runs out? I hope the time runs out. The time's gotta run out. It's a part of the game. You want to play the game? I got the game. Let the time run out. We're going to take as much time as we can. I know how to work the court system.
I mean, Tara's getting the 2-bedroom. She'll have to find another room.
That would be Lucretia to move in with her. Well, I don't want her at the bottom because of Linda.
Just don't go there. You've got the other apartment.
Yeah.
Really don't notice that.
Okay. If there's a disagreement.
I don't know what the next step is. If the mediation doesn't work, then I can.
I don't want another court date. This court is going to be dropped. Is it okay? In the purple shirt? That's Rhonda. She lied about me being in a creek without shoes, and I never did that. I'm aware of my, unless they poisoned my food where I wasn't aware. I doubt that would ever happen.
This is way back when you had the other worker in West Darla.
That was JB.
Way back when you had JB.
And JB wasn't good coordinator either. That's why I don't like supported living. This is what happens when you're in supported living. So I think it's best if I just stay in ILS.
Okay, but you're going to have to keep your emotional self together. You're going to have to, I'm trying to find the behaviors, but you're going to have to, really listen to what Brandy and I say about methods of staying calm. Because if you can't stay calm, and you just do a million calls to people all the time,
Yeah, but I never got to show this to the judge.
That's not really relevant at the moment.
Okay. What if the decision comes up? Can I show the judge this?
I don't know what the next step is, so let's just kind of wait for the next step is.
Okay. I wish it was more quieter in here so the conversation is clear.
There's all hard services in here, so everything's done.
Yeah.
No fabric, no carpet.
Yeah, but I want the conversation clear. Elizabeth Anderson.
Hey, you have new progress, which I think you actually like, Shelby, which is that they would like to right now just actually drop the case.
Okay.
Have you switched to the hotel?
Yes.
They would like the lock switched on the apartment.
Yes, I'll do that.
Prepare to be okay. And then see what happens. And not necessarily restraining or
So it's going to be dropped.
that's what they're offering right now. We're not having sex in there.
And I'm not.
whatever it is you need to do.
Okay. So even Brand, if you needed something out of the apartment, they can coordinate with Brand to go in and get something out of it. Or during the day,
That's Karen, that's what's going on right now. That she's okay with that.
It's not a big deal. Nothing happened. When I went to jail, there was false allegations.
thing, we can drop the whole thing.
Yes.
And the exchange is, though, that you're just going to go to a hotel for those couple of days as soon as I can arrange it.
Okay.
You let them know that they'll go out, it will change the law, so we're going to have to call and coordinate you going in and getting something.
Okay.
Everybody wants the best for you and
Yes.
for Tara. This is actually a great situation.
Yes.
Because both sides are working for the best for us.
Yes. Okay.
So, only what she says when she comes back and talks to Tara, and then I think we'll be ready to go back into the courtroom.
Okay.
And when we do go back into the courtroom, then I'll tell the judge that this is what's going on, and then he'll call you up, say, is this what you agreed to?
And
You
I
ask him to
agree.
repeat it if you want. Ask him to repeat it.
Yeah, if you will, because we're not right.
And what's the agreement? The agreement is dropped.
Yeah.
Yes, the chairman will be dropped if you guys are going to agree to change the law to switch for the 2 weeks.
Okay. So it's not, I'm not going to ever go to court, and me and Tara are not going to go to court again.
Not going to take her court.
Okay.
Would you
What about the other list? Is that dropped too? The other?
You mean the no contact?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
But and you have to honor it though, honor the spirit that we're trying to keep it separate.
Okay, so for 3 years, right?
No, we're dropping it. Dropping the whole thing.
Okay, thank you.
And Tara has to sign off on it.
She's got schizophrenia, and I feel bad for Tara because she's got schizophrenia, bipolar, and all of this. I know, but that's what they're doing to me, Linda. It's okay. I just really want to move on and go in a hotel.
I really want to take a vacation with my family and just go there.
Yeah.
I don't know why the hotel rooms are so cold. Because some people are just kind of like rotating around in there. So.
Are we ready to go back in?
I thought they did the hotel
So it's going to be dropped everything.
That's what we're working on. And I'll make sure it's going to read it. Filling in costs.
Okay. Okay, that's what the authority said?
Then we need to drop it all into anything
Okay.
going for it. Oh, what you were saying, so everyone's so trying to like a client for a home or something like that, and the O2 code is a purchase reimbursement. As a small agency, you probably can't do this. If someone was on that, they came on buying a whole bunch of clothes and insurance, and you need to know say, in the purchase agreement code, it gets reimbursed. It's kind of like, but the hotel seems to be a direct purchase, however that works, so I'll figure it out.
Okay. Does it look like they're agreeing to it, or does it look like they're not? Yeah. Jaya filed the restraining order. Yeah, but I think that Jaya did it the wrong way.
in a little while about that. And then, the real basic terms of the agreement on that.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
And I'm ordering Paul to be present.
No, I'm just saying you can't.
That's okay.
Thank you all. Hi, Ms. Leonard.
Hi.
So, Ms. Leonard, just a second. I have Shelby Vaughan here. Do we have Ms. Welch outside?
She's coming in, yeah. They're bringing her in. We have an agreement. But she's coming in. She got a little emotional. I'm going to calm down a bit, but she will be coming in.
And my question is, would she be more comfortable being outside?
She definitely would.
Why don't you tell that she can stay outside as long as one of her representatives is inside?
Oh, this is.
They just said that you can stay outside as long as somebody's with somebody in here. So you can go right back and come in, okay?
Great. All right, Ms. Vaughn, can you come on up, please? You guys have a representative of this. Ms. Vaughn, if you come over to my left over here, just follow the directions of my table. And what's your name? Could you spell your last name?
C-A-R-R-I-T-H-E-R-S.
Carruthers? If you have a seat for me, Ms. Carruthers. So, you have told me that the parties have come to an agreement.
They have, and I would like to commend everybody involved for their work on this. They did a really good job.
Could you tell me what the agreement is?
Ms. Welch is going to drop her case entirely without prejudice. And in exchange, right now what's happening is Ms. Welch has been living in a hotel room, and Ms. Vaughan has been at the apartment. They're going to switch so that Ms. Welch can go home, and Ms. Vaughan will go to the hotel. The locks will be changed on the apartment so that Ms. Welch feels safe. And by April 16th, there's a plan that there will be a new apartment available for Ms. Vaughan.
Good. So the idea here now is that, I just want to be clear about this. Right now, Miss Welch is living in the house, is that in the apartment? Is that correct?
She's in a hotel.
She's in a hotel, and Miss Vaughan is in the apartment.
Yes.
Is that right? And so the game plan is to switch that by when?
It's a purchase, I have to get approved by several different people, I can't guarantee a specific date, probably by tomorrow, but I can't control who I have to sign off on all of that. I will try to get it done by tomorrow with my best effort.
Can we say a week?
Within a week for sure, maybe a few days, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I wanted to
All
have
right.
some parameters here, okay?
That's fine, yeah.
Can
So-
we make the parameters at all shorter, like 3 days? Because she's been there for 3 weeks.
Okay.
Thank you.
3 days?
Today is Monday.
I just don't want to create a stipulation that cannot be.
Right.
Yeah, by Friday. I mean, in terms, I would just like to say by Friday, and maybe it will certainly happen sooner. And there's
I'm
logistics
gonna
of getting the
keep it within
person.
a week,
Okay,
all right?
all right, I'm sure we'll be soon.
I just don't want any bad feelings to arise if Thursday came up and it wasn't done yet, because you couldn't get a signature, okay?
Mhm.
All right, and by the way, could you tell us your name?
Holly Smith with North Bay Regional Center, HOLLIE.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Leonard, so again, and what I'm gonna do is, we're gonna put this on the record. I'm gonna ask my reporter to produce a transcript of this that I'm going to then provide to each side. So I'm gonna go through this again very specifically,
Mhm.
in an order format. Tara Welch is going to drop her request for a temporary or permanent restraining order and dismiss that action with prejudice. In exchange, Shelby Vaughan, who is currently living at with prejudice at 1134 4th Street, apartment 222,
Mhm.
will vacate that apartment no later than April 9th, Tara Welch will resume her residence at 1134 4th Street, apartment 222, by April 9th. At the time Ms. Welch returns to the property, new locks will be put into place. Who's going to pay for the locks? Who's incurring that expense?
Lynn and Darla.
Ms. Welch?
Yes.
At Ms. Welch's expense, am I also ordering no contact? As part of this stipulation, no further contact and to stay?
No, I will agree to that, Your Honor.
The request for no contact has been dropped.
Yes,
And the intent is
yes.
to try to have it work through people, how people are living. And
Yes,
Gotcha.
yes.
Okay.
not have
Makes
punitive
sense.
action.
Okay.
Look forward.
Okay.
Okay.
So that is it. That way, the living arrangements have been set.
Mhm.
Okay? Is there anything else I need to add to this
Not at all.
settlement agreement?
No.
And
Yes,
Ms. Vaughan, do you agree to that?
I agree to that.
And Ms. Welch, do you agree to that settlement?
Yeah, I do.
Thank you. And Ms. Leonard, thank you for working this obviously very complex emotional situation out with all of your help. I'm glad you all came today.
Thank you.
It assisted us greatly in getting this resolved. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to order my clerk, if she would, just on the portion that I stated was the order. Hopefully it's no more than one page. And copies will be provided to each of the parties within 2 business days. Okay? And can we send those to Ms. Vaughan? Can we send that, Ms. Smith, to you and Ms. Vaughan at that 1134?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll do that. And to Ms. Welch, who can I send that to?
Address? Yeah. It's the same address.
1134? I'll send them both to that address.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right. That resolves the matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Anderson.